This is a true life story that happened a long time ago. There was a widow named Uwa who was left with 4 kids by her late husband. Uwa lived in Ugo village with her 4 children. She struggled day and night to provide for her children, hoping that when they grew up, they will remember her as their mother who sacrificed everything to take care of them and wipe away her tears. After a few years, Uwa's children grew up and they decided to relocate to the city to look for better opportunities. Although it was a hard decision for their mother Uwa to make, her children had already made up their minds. She accepted their decisions and prayed for them. She gave them some money and words of advice. Her children relocated to the city. Although it was not easy for them at first, things started getting better with time. One day, one of our children named Eseosa got an opportunity to travel abroad for a better opportunities. Few years later, things were going fine for all of them, but they never remembered their poor mother in the village. However, their mother kept on praying for them to succeed in life. After a few years, Eseosa began to experience spiritual problems abroad. She would always see her mother's face in her dreams, but she did not know that her siblings were using black magic against her. They wanted to convince her that their mother was a witch. Eseosa called her siblings on phone to explain what was wrong with her. That is when they told her that their mother was a witch. A month later, Eseosa came back from abroad to pay her family a visit. She was convinced by her brothers and sisters that they should kill their mother so that she could be free from all her problems. Eseosa accepted their plans. One day, they went to the village to visit their mother. Their mother was very happy to see her children. They asked her to dress up and follow them to the city, saying they wanted to show her a surprise. She was so excited and dressed up to follow them. They took her to a forest and killed their poor innocent mother. A few weeks later, Eseosa went back to abroad. A few days' time, Eseosa received the shocking news of her life. Her siblings told her that their mother's spirit was now tormenting them. Few months passed and she lost her 3 siblings. Eseosa became so scared and panicked because she knew she was next. Few days later, her mother began to appear to her, asking her to go and make a confession. Eseosa regretted all her actions because she knew it was not going to be easy for her. Filled with regret and guilt, Eseosa realized the gravity of her actions. She had been blinded by her siblings' manipulations and had played a part in the murder of their own mother. The weight of her conscience became unbearable as she thought about the pain and the suffering she had caused. Unable to escape the haunting presence of her mother's spirit, Eseosa knew she had to face the consequences of her actions. She decided to return to her homeland and make a confession, hoping that it would bring some form of redemption and peace. As Eseosa arrived in the village, she could feel the heavy atmosphere surrounding her. The once familiar streets now seemed hairy and filled with sorrow. She made her way to the village elders and poured out her heart, confessing the truth about her involvement in her mother's murder. The villagers were shocked by Esosa's revelation. They had known Uwa as a kind and loving woman, and the news of her tragic death had already spread throughout the community. Esosa's confession only deepened their grief and anger towards her and her siblings. The villagers decided that Esosa must face the traditional justice system for her crime. She was taken to the village square, where the entire communities gathered to witness the proceedings. Esosa stood before them, trembling with fear and remorse. The village chief, a wise and respected man, addressed Esosa and the crowd. He spoke of the importance of family, love, and forgiveness. He reminded everyone that their actions have consequences and that true remorse and repentance are necessary for healing and redemption. Esosa pleaded for forgiveness, expressing her deep regret and acknowledging the pain she had caused. She vowed to spend the rest of her life seeking forgiveness and making amends for her actions. The villagers, though still hurt and grieving, recognized the sincerity in Esosa's word. The village chief declared that Esosa should be banished from the village as a form of punishment. She would have to live the rest of her life in solitude, reflecting on her actions and seeking forgiveness. It was a harsh sentence, but the community believed it was necessary for Esosa to truly understand the magnitude of her crime. As Esosa left the village, she carried the weight of her guilt and the memories of her mother's love and sacrifice. She vowed to honor her mother's memory by dedicating her life to helping others and spreading awareness about the consequences of greed, manipulation, and betrayal. Years passed, and Esosa's story became a cautionary tale in the village. Her name was whispered with a mist of pity and remorse. People learned from her tragic mistake and vowed to cherish their loved ones and never let greed or jealousy cloud their judgment. Esosa spent her days in solitude, seeking forgiveness through acts of kindness and selflessness. She became known as a symbol of redemption and a reminder of the importance of love and family bonds. Her story serves as a constant reminder to the villagers of the consequences of their actions and the power of forgiveness. In the end, Esosa found solace in her journey towards redemption. She knew that she could never undo the past, but she could strive to make a positive impact on the lives of others. And as she carried her mother's spirit within her, she vowed to honor her memory by living a life of compassion, forgiveness, and love. Thanks guys for watching this video. Please subscribe to this channel to support us. Click the notification bell, like, share, and drop your comment below.